folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll try the left side with a toss. Stopped right at the line on the first play. Nothing there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense with some pre-snap motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Pass not complete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking right, this one caught. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
The back's got it. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Toss play to the outside. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now we run a draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats.
Georgia Tech 28, Stanford 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. No huddle here for the offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
On first down, it's play action. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
It's a toss to the left side. That's the spin move. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down here. They'll run it here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback with another carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Running play called on 3rd and short. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35. Stanford 7.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchdown. And they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a dart to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now here's the toss play. Fights through the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. It's 3rd down for the offense.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Stanford, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his man.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. What a catch by the sophomore. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Stanford.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. formation for the defense. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Cardinal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Automatic in the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Running with purpose. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.